Hello, my name is Bryce. Recently I've had the opportunity to sit down with several kids who have various craniofacial differences like myself. My diagnosis is craniosynostosis, and in this video there are kids with several different diagnoses, such as cleft lip and hemifacial microsomia. I wanted to capture the thoughts of other young people that have craniofacial differences and find out how they felt about it and how it has impacted their life. So, without further ado, here is a group of people just like you that will tell you a little bit about their view on their craniofacial difference. What is your diagnosis?
I was born with like a biological cleft lip palate.
I have bilateral cleft lip and palate.
I had a cleft palate and lip.
Hemifacial microsomia.
Well, not yet.
No.
I have this cleft lip.
Ectodermal ectrodactyl dysplasia with cleft lip and palate.
Can you say that slower?
Ectodermal ectrodactyl dysplasia with cleft lip and palate.
What do you know about that?
I know that I don't know a bunch of information about it. I know it affects the way I talk and how I look a lot.
Yeah, I have no clue.
No clue.
It's just that I have a lot of surgeries. Well, that when I was little, when I was born, my lip and palate weren't fully developed.
Half of my face, it was diagnosed with it. It told me it's affecting my face, facial. This part, you can see, it affected my ear. And they had to do reconstruction on it, and they just did a surgery on it, right here on my face to be even.
It's kind of like there's like this big old hole in the roof of my mouth that connects my nose and my mouth, and then like my lip was all like way over here when I was born, and that's weird, but that's what it is.
Do you think that having a craniofacial difference has made you feel different about yourself?
When I was younger a little, but not really now.
No, not really.
No, I'm the same person. I'm just like everybody else.
I know other people have it, so yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, definitely. So it's so like I feel so much different than everyone else, but I've learned to accept it.
Well, I have a lot of self-confidence, and that's what like the world basically needs to start with. Like anybody as a person just needs to start with a lot of self-confidence. I don't feel any different, but I can see things that are different and take things that are differently than other people can.
Do you feel like having your specific diagnosis has prevented you from doing stuff like sports or being in plays or anything?
No.
Not really.
I haven't had like any of that thing, but like I haven't missed on anything school-wise, or the only thing social that I probably missed out on is like the dating thing. I probably missed, like everybody started that in middle school. I did not.
No, when I started playing football, I have to, like, my dad bought me this orange mouthpiece that covered my whole mouth so it wouldn't kind of like rip apart or something.
Has any of your friends or other people said anything to you about it?
Sometimes they ask about it, but they're not really mean about it.
No one. They don't really know what it is.
They don't know what it is?
No.
How does it feel? How do you survive those many surgeries?
A lot of people ask questions about like what the diagnosis is and stuff like that, but other than that,
Yeah, all the time. People just ask. Random people just ask. 4-year-old children ask. Like, but it's okay. I know how to answer. So.
my friends, they've had questions, but they aren't like mean about it or anything. I've had people who are like really brutal about it, and
but those are just ignorant people, so I don't really pay attention to them. But I usually answer the questions for my good friends who are honestly curious about what it's like to be like this.
Kids ever said anything bad about it?
If kids said anything bad about it, I would get mad, but I would just walk away.
Well, one boy at school was being like mean, like he was like teasing me and stuff, and he been telling them about other people, then they've been like a group and been laughing at me.
What would you do when they do that?
Well, I'll tell the teacher, I'll say stop, and I'll walk away.
When I was little, I was bullied. Why do you have this? Mostly the ear part. Like, look, one ear. Look, what happened to the ear? That keep on bugging me.
Yes, there was this one girl who asked, like, what's wrong with your face? And so I ran to my mom and I was like, this girl asked me, and so I was like crying and I was angry and sad.
Do you know anything about any other differences that kids have?
Not really.
No.
Not really, no.
I mean, I guess I know a little bit about it, but not much. Kids don't judge people how they look. They just like you. They have everything they have. Love is everything.